will fly.
How's it going, everybody? John Wells here today, and welcome back to a brand new video. I'm gonna try to talk a little bit more quieter because it is nighttime where I'm at. But today is the Q&A video to celebrate this channel hitting 1,000 subscribers. And again, I have to say thank you all so much. This is a big achievement, and I really appreciate it so much. Thank you. Just for liking the video or even just watching. Still, it means a lot. Thank you. But I made a post about this about, like, I believe at the end of December. I believe. But regardless, I made a post and I told you guys to ask me anything you want, and I'll answer it in this video. And that's what we're gonna do today. Okay, I got all the questions. So I'm just gonna start from the bottom to the top, just to make it easier for myself. Here on the screen. Alright, the first group of questions is from Tommy Clulo 8617. And he said, I have a few questions, so we're gonna answer them all. Question number 1. What do you think of my OCs? Let me just see what his characters are. Okay, here we are. So I'm at his Instagram so I could be able to see all his characters, and so far, yeah. Lots of very interesting characters, really. There's some interesting ones here. Alright, so I looked at all of his characters, and so far I think they look pretty good. I like some of them, actually. I mainly like your main one. It looks really cool, and I'd say I really like it. It's probably just my bias because I like wolf characters, so yeah. Question number 2. What's your opinion on Chicken Nugget? Oh, the series? I really like the series so far. I really like all the characters. I especially like how it looks. Just the style of it looks so cool, and I just really like it. Now I will say about the story is, I mean, it could be better. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying it's terrible. There's some parts of it I think it could be better. Because I do feel like the whole part where he kind of stops this whole reign of chaos was kind of just abrupt. Which I kind of get. You kind of built it up to this point, and it's like you just stopped it all of a sudden. And I do get why people find it a little frustrating because of that. But I still like it regardless, and I'm excited to see what comes up next. Question number 3. What's your favorite HTF character? Flaky. It's no debate. flaky. Question number 4. Which female HTF character is the cutest? That's an interesting one. Now, I would want to say flaky, but I mean, a lot of people are not really going to find it as an actual answer because I mean, some people think flaky's a boy, some people think flaky's a girl, or some people think flaky's non-binary. I'm fine with either, or any answer. But I won't answer the question was flaky, so I'll say Petunia. I'll say Petunia is the cutest female character. Oh boy. Alright, here's the last question. Favorite or least favorite HTF episode? Ooh. Oh, that's a good one. I don't know. I don't really have a specific favorite, but you know what? I will say my favorite would be Wrong Side of the Tracks. It was the first episode that I kind of got into the series, that kind of got into Happy Tree Friends in general, and how I started art. Yeah, I have to thank Happy Tree Friends for that. And also for my friend for showing me. I made a video about that. But yeah. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing all this right about now. Yeah. But for my least favorite, that's a little bit trickier to answer. I don't really have a specific favorite, nor do I have a specific least favorite. But if I do have to choose one, hold on a sec. I'm kind of just looking up episodes, kind of seeing what I choose, really. I think I do have an answer. Right. Yeah, I have an answer. I guess it would have to be Party Animals. You know, that one episode where Flaky celebrates, well, Flaky and some of the friends celebrate Flippy's birthday. I guess I don't know, I just don't like that scene where she just puffs up. I don't know, I just don't like that. It just looks weird. I just don't like that scene in general. I just really don't. But alrighty, that is all the questions from Tommy Clulo 8671. Now let's move on to the next question. This question is from Foxy's Biggest Fan -V67. Okay. And they asked, which drawing are you the most proud of? No, actually, I got an answer for that. I'll be right back. Wait. Go on this side. Oops. Go on this side. Alright, I got my answer. It would be this one. Could you see it? One sec. One sec. Be very careful. Don't want to ruin frame. It would have to be this drawing that I did for a belated Halloween video, and honestly, the reason why this one's my favorite is mainly because I tried something a little bit new, and obviously because it was mainly inspired by the Joy Infection AU created by Ali's Originals, and this is mainly because I want to try something new and kind of use different art supplies in one drawing, because I mainly use pastels, color pencils, alcohol markers, paint markers, and yeah, this is one drawing I'm really proud of. It's not perfect, but again, I really like how this one turned out. So this would be my answer. This would be my answer. Jesus. Alright, next up we got 10 questions from Cheyenne Moyer 3567. I apologize if I said your name wrong. I really do apologize. Alright, so our first question is, when was the first time you started drawing? It would probably, I don't know, I would say getting started doing art mainly would be right around like junior year of high school, but I've done some drawings when I was younger, but that's I mean, who wasn't drawing when they were younger? So yeah, the answer would be junior year, which would be right around 2019. Yeah. Can't believe it's been that long. Alright, question number 2. Why is it hard for you to draw a beak for each bird? I don't think it's really hard. I just haven't really gotten around to it. That's my only answer. I probably don't want to do it in the HTF style because, again, I'm trying to learn to draw differently, trying to draw in a different style, so I'll probably draw beaks at some point, but just not in the Happy Tree Friend style. Excuse me. So I can probably draw the beaks, but I just don't want to do it in the Happy Tree Friend style. So yeah, that's my answer. Alright, question number 3. Which song is your most and least favorite? This one's another tough one. Like, I can't, Okay, for my least favorite song, I would have to say Turn Down for What. I've heard that song so many times, and it gets to the point where I'm like, I don't want to listen to it anymore. And I would also say having it in the Angry Birds 2 movie was not a good idea. I guess that's what officially made me not like it anymore. So yeah, Turn Down for What by DJ Snake. Yeah, I would say, yeah, DJ Snake, yeah. I would say for my most favorite song would have to be It Never Ends by Bring Me the Horizon. I absolutely love that song. It is incredible, and I don't know, I just loved it so much. From the lyrics to the songs, for just everything about it. Even the music video. The music video was really good. So yeah, that would be my answer. Alright, question number 4. Who's your favorite musician? My favorite musician is a band named Red. Just Red. They made songs such as Let Go, Breathe Into Me, Death of Me. You just look up Red, well, the band Red, and you'll be able to find them. Alright, number 5. Which one of the shows / movies do you like more or least? I don't know. Oh, who am I kidding? My favorite, I'll kind of just answer both questions. I'll name my favorite show and my least favorite show, and my favorite movie and my least favorite movie. We'll do that. Okay, so for my favorite show, I'm not going to say the obvious, but I'd say my favorite show would be The Owl House. Granted, I haven't seen it in a while, and I probably will rewatch it, but I'll say The Owl House. Well, for animated. Non-animated, live action, I'll have to say Squid Game. I really love that show. Even up to season 3, I still think it's incredible. Now, for my least favorite show that I've seen, I have to say Teen Titans Go. Straight off the bat, no. I mean, it did get to the point where I did kind of like it. It was funny, but it gets to the point where I'm like, yeah, why did I like this show? So Teen Titans Go. Now for favorite movie, I have to say the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. The first ever SpongeBob movie. That movie is cinema. And you know what? Let me do the pose. Cinema. Absolute cinema. You cannot tell me otherwise, because I love that movie to death. I would always love that movie. Now for least favorite movie that I've seen, it would have to be Grave Encounters 2. You know, they had, about Grave Encounters. They had a second one, Grave Encounters 2. I did not like that movie. There was just a lot of things about it that I just did not like. No. Actually, you know what else? You know what other movie that I did not like? They Are Watching. It's a found footage horror movie where this guy buys this box from the dark web, or the deep web, I don't know. And then he buys another package, and then he ends up getting another package from the same person that he got the package from. And I don't know, this movie kind of felt too really slow. It just did not. I just did not like it. I did not like it at all. Oh, you know what other show that I really like? Wonder Man. I finally got around to watch Wonder Man, and I loved it. It was really good. A really nice, different tone from all the other Marvel series. This one was really good. I personally loved it. Alright, moving on. Question number 6. Do you know this movie called K-Pop Demon Hunters? Yes. I know about K-Pop Demon Hunters, and I do love that movie. It's a good movie. If so, which character is your favorite? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, to answer the question, I will say the main 3. I'm hoping I remember. Rumi, Mira, and Zoe. I'm hoping I got that right. The main 3. I'd say they're my favorite characters. Because I don't got any other answers. Maybe the Derpy Tiger, but other than that, that's my answer. Alright, question number 7. What's your favorite snack? Zebra cakes. Zebra cakes and goldfish. Those are my 2 favorite snacks. Question number 8. Have you heard about the FNAF story, The Bite of 87? No. I'll check it out. At some point. Question number 9. How do you know about the Sesame Street character named Elmo? I feel like everyone should know Elmo. I remember growing up watching Sesame Street. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have grown up watching Sesame Street. That really depends when the show came out. Hold on a sec. It says it came out on November 10th, 1969. Correct me if this is wrong, please. Because I don't want to look like a dumbass. So yeah, I know about Elmo and the Sesame Street cast because I grew up with it. Like anybody should. Alright, question number 10. Have you ever drawn any pictures based on the movie called Turning Red? No, I have not. If not, why don't you give it a try? Well, I'll probably come around to it at some point, late, maybe this year, if not soon. But I will get to it. Alright, that's all the questions from the post, but Cheyenne Moyer also asked another question on a post that got, well, that's kind of gone, I wouldn't really say deleted, but kind of archived, I guess. But she did add one more question, so I'm going to read that right now. I have another question. Do you have your favorite Disney or Pixar movie? If so, which one do you like the best? Okay. Favorite Disney or Pixar movie? I don't know. I like a lot of them. Big Hero 6 is one of my favorites. I also like Luca. That's another one of my favorites. Soul is another good one. I really love Soul. I don't know. I have a lot of favorites, so I can't really choose just one. But I do really like Elemental, mainly because it just looks so different and looks so cool of how the elements are all morphing and changing differently. That I would say that one's my personal favorite. Alright, that's pretty much all the questions for this Q&A video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll probably might do another one soon, or maybe next year, just really depending. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on bell notifications so that way you'll be notified of every single upload coming out very soon. There's a lot more in store for this year, because we still got the request video coming out soon, hopefully next month. I'm still kind of working on the drawings, but they will be done, rest assured. But that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. John Wassel out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.